All right. Good morning, guys. One second here. Morning. It's Thursday today, right? Yesterday we looked at buys above this area and sells below here. It didn't happen during the London section, and later on, this single candle here pushed all the way down. The next candle closed like a small bodied bullish candle, and the next one broke the low, and it's in drop for like about 140 pips. About 140 pips. So let's remove all analysis here right now. Let's remove everything and do a very fresh analysis. On the daily, we're still very bullish. This daily candle is still bullish. That is basically just what we can see here. On the 4 hours, we have created a resistance right there. This support here on the 4 hours time frame, we'll see. But let's just keep that there for now. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. We always try to do, a breakdown from the higher time frames to the lower time frames for we to understand exactly where we're going to be trading for the day, right? So let's adjust this now. Let's adjust this and also adjust this. Yeah, let's just keep it here. All right, so inside this 1 hour time frame, we have another support right there, and we'll have the most recent resistance also at this area too. So now what I'm looking out for here is if we close below this area, if we close below what's the number 5,183 area, then we could potentially keep pushing down in this, maybe filling this week 100 pips week, and then continuing to this support about 201 pips, right? Then if we close above here, we'll have this week here to fill also. We'll have this week here to fill, which is like 80 pip range, 80 pip week fill there. We'll just keep an eye on that area. All right, let's see this on the 30 minutes time frame. We'll readjust this based on the 30 minutes time frame. All right, so for sales I think is better below this area here. Taking sales right now might not really make any sense to me, even though that, yeah, we could, feel this 80 pip drop here, 90 pips actually, but we're in a range. We're in a range, so it's best we, wait for something closing above here or closing below here for we to, either fill this week first and then get this whole drop here. That is what I'm looking out for today. That is what I'm looking out for today for gold. So we're going to say this is our no trade range as usual. All right, then this is for buys. Highs above. Then this here will be sells below. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to be looking out for gold here today. If we break and close below this 5,180 area, then we'd have, firstly this week fill here. I think this week fill was about like 100 pip. Okay, this is 60 pips, but actually volume can keep dropping it down to like towards the support about 170, 200 pips area. That is what to do. So yeah, there's gonna be some little waiting here. So let's look at GJ. GJ, yesterday we had GJ analysis. We're looking for buys in this area, but this candle closed. The next candle broke the highs. I was looking for a bottom wick, which this candle later made. Right, it later made a bottom wick, broke the highs again, then continue pushing up. But I was looking for some sort of retracement before taking these buys, but it just moved. It just moved. But the idea basically played out. It's just the confirmation that you know caused me not to execute that trade there, because this candle, when this candle opened here, it opened without a bottom wick, which I didn't like that. If you go back to the stream yesterday, you saw that this candle here opened without a bottom wick, even though that later on it came down and made this bottom wick. But at that point, it didn't make any sense taking the breakout again, because if we have pushed up already before coming down to make a wick, as it's flipping back bullish, right, I started to ask myself, why did we get this rejection here? All right, and we started pushing down. What if I buy this in again and then it's looking for a retest, coupled with the fact that we moved like 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish candles? So what was the chances that this next candle will also be a bullish candle? It was very slim to me at that point. The probability was very slim to me, but what happened? We actually pushed to that target that we're looking for. All right, so that is basically it for yesterday's analysis. So let's go ahead and remove all this now. Let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily is bearish, even though we closed bullish yesterday. This current daily candle is bearish. Maybe it's trying to make a lower wick for it to flip and continue to the upside. We don't know. We'll see. On the 4 hours time frame, on the 4 hours, we have created a resist. This is the resistance we'll have. Well, I would say let's just keep an eye in this area, because there is a support, but it will be visible on the lower time frames. Yeah, so let's say the 1 hour. Yeah, the 1 hour, this is now the support that we have. This is the support we have now based on the 1 hour time frame. So let's still readjust this to fit in the higher time frame. So on this 1 hour also, we have some sort of rejections right here. Let's see. 30 minutes time frame. Yeah, we'll have this area now to pay attention to. So if maybe we get a closure above there, we could get a buy to keep pushing up to the upside. Or if we close below here, then we could get a potential sell for a continuation to the downside. That is what I'm going to be doing here today. So let me adjust this. Yep. So let's see if Enekano can get a, a very good closure above this area now. In 90 minutes, if this candle is able to close, then we can potentially keep pushing to the upside. That is what makes sense here. We'll have this range here to get filled. This range is like man, it's not much, 20 pip range. But yeah, that is what makes sense for we to do. A closure above, then a continuation to this upside. So we can say this is our buys above here on closure, right? On closure, then this will be sells below this area. Sells below. And this is our no trade range. We cannot be trading in this particular range here, so we'll just pay attention. We'll wait for a closure. This candle has about 80 minutes to close, so wait for a closure there. We'll wait for a closure. Lotex in the building.
Odogu, Dr. Go.
Brotherly, how for now?
Yeah, very fine, thank you.
I never see you this week, oh. You say may you rest.
Yeah, I've been just yesterday I even come back safe.
Okay, you're back.
Mm.
Okay. How the break now?
My brother, he did okay, sure.
Welcome back, my man.
No, thank you, my brother. I just dey wake up now from bed now, man.
What's happen?
Eh, the kind sleep where person just sleep. Kai.
I
Oh
swear.
boy. What are we looking at?
Man, we're in a range on gold. But it's basically just waiting for anything to happen, anything that we understand.
Mm.
We're in this range. Yesterday I was looking at gold yesterday. In fact, gold has just been doing a lot of ranging. Even though that, yeah, yesterday for okay, let me just mark this thing now. I was looking for a closure below this support here yesterday from London section. Then this single candle here, this single candle just pushed all the way down. So this candle broke the low. I was skeptical. I said no, this candle has already moved a lot. This closure here has already moved way too much. So the next candle closed like a small bodied candle. Then this candle now broke this low. I was like, this week is too much. I just had a lot of thoughts in my head. Let's measure this week from this body here to that week, about 50 pips week. So if this candle has already filled this 50 pips week, and there are weeks here to see this week here, I was like, if we're breaking this low here now, what if we reject? What if we break this low and reject? Then this one did not just reject, because I was basically just looking at it. It broke the low and moved down 150 pips. Man. And after doing that, then he just created a support and started pushing back up. Went all the way back up. So the whole thing is just irregular moves.
Honestly, that yesterday there was no big move. Kind of.
Yeah, there was no big move at all. There was no big move. But I also missed GJ. I even want to buy GJ if you ask me right now. But we have, yeah, let me go
Is
to
that
my
7 pips or 70 pips?
7 pips, 7 pips. 7 pips. Yeah, I tried these buys. Stop loss will be back inside here for GJ. I don't say you know they trade GJ again now.
Yeah, I decrease. Now for GG now for professionals now.
For professionals. So what you go say gold be then?
No, gold, but why gold really they a little bit aligned with maybe say they move fast and they quick give setup. You understand?
Yeah.
Me, I know by nature, I know too dey patient the way you dey, you get. So and GJ kai, GJ they move GJ they move, but man, I just prefer gold.
Good, go send you go village
I tell
ASAP.
you. I tell you. Mhm.
He send you go village ASAP.
But you this the candles, there's still time for the candle to close, or now you
Yeah.
just
Let me just them because yesterday it was something that happened that I missed my entry on GJ. And GJ flew about how many pips? Let me look at this yesterday. This entry here. It
mm,
was supposed to be here. So when this candle started blasting, I was like, ah man, this candle is pushing way too much. It's pushing way too much. Then it's closed. This candle that opened did not make a lower wick first.
mm,
It didn't make a lower wick first. So I was now skeptical. Then when this candle later came back to make a lower wick, I was like, why are we making a lower wick now? Could it be a rejection? It could be a rejection. I was just having a lot of thought. Then it just closed like the way it closed, and the next one just blasted. This one moved from Damis. It moved like 76 pips.
mm.
76 pips. Let me keep this stop loss below this current 30 minutes low because this candle is still open.
GG moves, sir, but I'm not
But the
just there
value,
interested in
the
it.
value is very low, yeah. The
It's
value is very
very
low.
low.
Mm. The value is very low. That's
But
the only thing.
it doesn't actually matter because you can just increase your loss now. You a senior man now. If
Yeah,
you
you can
use
just
like
increase the
five
lot
pot,
size. Man,
uh,
this my
I
this
miss
my
the days.
Ferrari
I miss
account.
the days where they use one lot to Dr. Gold.
I swear, bro, on gold actually,
Yes.
on gold. Imagine this thing now, man. What the hell are you doing? Rejection. Okay, I'm gonna close half on this thing. You see why? You see why it's good to wait for candles to close. See what this 30 minutes is doing. See
I
what it's
did
doing.
tough. Thank God
This
say
is
you
why
know.
it's good to wait for candles to close.
Especially for this GG itself.
Yeah, 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
There is something I discovered though, but I would like to share it with you, Sha.
Yeah.
You know, the kind energy why they put for this trading, but to say I use them to say I use them enter mechanic, I for don dey repair aeroplane by now.
But
To tell you.
no
It's
be lie.
it's actually a trading journal, Sha.
Yeah.
Probably you might have heard of it. Is this trader? Okay, wait. Let me send you
Okay.
the link. It's actually it has been helping me honestly because I can track my trades. I can save screenshots, and it's totally free. It's not paid.
Oh, okay.
It's totally free.
That's
It
nice.
will synchronize. It will synchronize your like your whole activities,
Really.
like in your
But the way they discover these things,
in your trade.
the way they discover these things, man, you're doing a lot of findings. Mm, mm.
See. Most of the times, it's actually self thought um is actually one of the things where they help people.
Mm,
Mm. You know, with the wait, may your mentor they do everything for you.
of course,
Mm. Really like you
of
this.
course.
Sure. Man. Even how this magic key that where I've been used self, where I've been the crack my brain. I say how I want to get magic keys. How I want to get magic keys. Um,
Funny enough, I not even they use them again. Me,
that thing they help. Oh. Hey,
yeah, it helps a lot. It helps a lot.
your own na the this thing now, na the
The physical one, yeah.
physical,
Mm,
na the
the
senior
physical one.
men now.
But I had an issue here. I had an issue. See the
Mm,
physical one here. I had an issue with I changed my computer, eh? So
mm,
if I dey try link to that serial number that is supposed to merge with that file, there is one file number. They say no, this
mm,
you know they bring out that file number. It's not seeing it. I don't know why.
mm.
So I think maybe it has to do with version. You know, mine is that very first version. That very first version.
Okay.
See how this statement is now closed. So this one should just make a lower week and then we could keep pushing up. We'll see. Gold then. Gold is
I just sent you the stuff on WhatsApp.
okay.
Mm. Man,
Let me check.
the journal is actually very nice. It's very very nice. You can synchronize. You can add more than 5 accounts, and it's
Trader
actually a very
waves.
quick. Mm.
Oh wow. They get they get they are this thing like trading view. Almost like trading view. Almost like trading view. This candle don't even act like a witch. This is a good bottom week for you. If this candle here, oh man, if this see how 15 minutes close like a rejection. Interesting.
Your screen is stagnant. It's not. I'm not seeing it.
It is? Oh, sorry,
It's
sorry, sorry. I forgot to reshare. Oh, sorry, 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 sorry. Okay. They say number.
okay. Yes.
Mm. I will
This is
share it.
the
Dominion funded.
this is the. Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Mm. Man, that last December, this accounts really went down. Man, I had to, start recovery phase. Just about $600 now to recovery.
Empty. Why not use? Okay. Why? Because I noticed something earlier.
Mm.
This the original MT5 app, they have updated it way more than this guy. You know, Dominion Market have their own MT5, and so
This
is
is their own MT5. This is their own MT5.
yes, but the real MT5 this thing they have
Mm.
advanced it so much. You even like it more than this one, sir.
Oh,
And the theme is dark theme. It's very nice actually.
Oh, really? Man, G, you looks good to drop. G, you looks very good to drop. Trust me. You just need to break this low. I will sell it. I will
GU.
sell J GU.
The peep value. How is the peep value?
It's still like GJ. It's still like GJ. For an example, now if this thing should
Is that 60? Abi?
no 10 pips,
100?
10 pips.
Are you serious? The whole of that
Wait,
30 minutes can
hold on, hold on. I think
Abi?
something is not right because it's supposed to be the whole numbers 47 points. It should be 43
Mm,
pips. Well, let's
Okay.
see. If I execute, I will see. If I execute, I will see.
Okay.
Man, GJ.
The pair I'm even watching
Yeah.
is Bitcoin. I'm
BTC.
watching
Haha.
mm,
Haha.
Bitcoin and gold. I'm not trading it, I'm just watching it.
Watching. Okay. Okay. If this thing break this low here, it's going to drop. It's going to drop. I'm also looking at GJ because if this 15 minutes candle is breaking this low here, I'll close 50%.
Is this negative 8 pips?
Yeah, negative 8 pips. Man, gold is what I don't even understand. Gold is what I don't even understand. But I have a feeling that if we're breaking this low here, gold will lie down.
Mm.
I have that feeling, like very strong feeling. But at the same time, I also want to wait for something closing below this area. But this low here is very, 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 man. Okay, okay. GU, GU, GU is about to break the low.
One lot.
Yeah, one lot. I don't like entering two trades when I'm already losing one. But yeah, it's not good. See, we don't freeze.
Don't freeze.
Man.
Okay.
Let's see. 4 hours bearish, 1 hour bearish, 30 minutes bearish, 15 minutes bearish. This will work. This will work. Hmm. If that gold drops without me, you're not gonna happy with gold today.
I'm even that line where you mark, it makes sense.
This line on gold,
Yes, at least make the thing break below that line.
yeah, yeah. I will wait. I'll wait for a closure. That's the best thing. I'll wait for a closure. Come on, boy. Are you going to break the low? Not they waste my time now. This is 7:37 a.m. UK time. Okay. Are we are we breaking? Are we breaking? You see, I've caught myself in a space where I don't need to
Mm.
be several times by you see how it's hesitating at that low there. It's not breaking
Mm.
it. Now, if I go to execute, hoping that, oh, okay, it has broken the low now. Hoping that it was going to break the low, and
Yes.
then it just phew goes back up. You know, say, you see, it did not break the low. So why did it execute? It did not break the low.
Hmm.
For oh, let me just keep the stop loss clear somewhere there. What's going on? GG. What? Why is it showing me red here?
Hit stop. Hit stop now.
Yeah, it's showing red. I was wondering why. I was wondering why. Two trades.
This blue digit, right?
Hmm.
I
What's going
noticed
on?
something.
My network was. I don't like what network is doing. Go ahead. You said you noticed something.
I noticed something with that blue digit.
Okay.
That if you are as is activated like this now,
Yeah.
it's like my dispatcher don't they call me? I dey come.
Okay. Okay.
Hello? Yeah, I don't know what's happening to this guy. I don't know what's happening to this guy.
Your dispatcher.
I've been order tablets. So
Oh, okay.
mm,
Man, look at this. Broke the low and is pushing back up. If it breaks his own high, not GG. Not GG. Oh man. My system, I think I'll need to clear a closed half on that GU. I think I need to,
reversing.
yeah, it's reversing. I need to do something on my system here because it's running very slowly. I don't know why, since yesterday.
Mm, the system don't to see dollars now. If not if not you know go run slowly.
Man. Now you see how price action is behaving these days. Look at this price action. Very, very sweet selling price action. Very, very sweet. See, close below these areas here. A candle close below. Very, very nicely. Good body. Next candle made a top wick first. Broke the low. I entered the sell. It went back to. But what can you do? Just manage your risk. No matter what, just manage your risk. you can't complain. Just you have to manage it. I would not assume it will do this in a reverse. No. If this even if any 15 minutes kind of stuff is closing bullish, then I will in 1 minute I will close this trade. I will exit this trade because
It-
the chances it will go down is now slimmer. Is now slimmer. GJ is still struggling here, just making a lower week since. Okay, flip now. This is a good support. Flip. Maybe it's waiting for London Open to flip. 48.
all this GU,
I swear.
all this GU. You said something about trading.
Two strong pairs.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you,
I remember. I remember.
I'm telling you.
Hmm.
And that's in a very true, see, very true. Because
Mhm.
you might think the trend might be bullish, before you know, one useless news will just come up from nowhere.
Exactly. Exactly.
No, no, no. It's better I trade, something single, just,
Mm.
that if it's trending, it is trending. Like gold is trending. There's no, you not use any microscope to check if
Okay.
it's trending.
DJ close 15 minutes bearish against my direction. So here I'll close 50%. I'll close 50%. That's just the way it is. I must, as long as a candle is closing against my direction, I'll close 50%. There's been a lot of hesitation. Let's see how gold closed. Gold closed. Whoa, man. Bro, I am going to sell this low. I am going to sell this. If we break this low on gold, I'm going to do it. If I pay the
Yellow.
price, yeah. If I pay the price, I pay the price. Trust me, but I'm going to do it. Man, it looks so nice. It looks so nice. It looks, man,
Hello?
it looks absolutely nice, man. But the issue about selling gold right now is the trend on gold is bullish. It's very, very bullish. Very, very, very bullish. But yeah, if it makes a top wick and breaks this low, I'm in. Let me see here. How many? 600. I'm going to reduce the lot size. 0. Let me use half lots. Lot size reduced.
Dr. Good.
Yes, boss.
Yes, I beg, please let me just go and quickly pick up my
Okay.
my goods.
Okay, no problem. I'm about to sell this thing. Okay, ala 1, ala 2. Ala 1, ala 2. Are you gonna break? Man, see how he's just rejecting the low. That low is very, very important. If he breaks, man, it's going to fly. It's going to fly down. Okay, ala 1, ala 2. Yeah, I sold it. I sold it. Stop loss is going to be $325 on 0.5. Man, TP. Then if this is how I'm going to manage this risk. If this candle breaks its own high, I'll close 50%. If it breaks its own high, its own wick, I'll close 50%. If it breaks its own wick, 50% position will be taken out. You see why I hate all these pairs, man. See why I hate all this GJ. Oh, GJ, I need to close GJ now. I need to close GJ. I don't like it. GJ is closed. I don't like it. JU is still open. Gold is open. You see, if I had not taken all these trades on GJ and GU, and I would have maybe had a good trade today on gold. This is why I don't like all those pairs, man. I don't like all those pairs. I don't like GJ and GU and EU and stuff. Gold is volatile, but if you wait for it to give you what you want, then good. So if we are pushing 10 pips, I would bring my stop loss to this high here. That's what I'm going to do. Because now we're approaching this. You know what? 20 pips, 20 pips, 24 pips. I'm closing half here. I closed half of this trade here. And this stop loss will be on break even. I don't give a fuck about it. If it takes me out, fine. Because now we'll have these rejections here. We'll have these rejections. If it takes me out on break even, then it's okay. No problem. Hopefully it doesn't do that. Hopefully it doesn't do that. But I'll keep it on break even. I don't want to risk anything here at this point. I don't want to risk anything here at this point. It is what it is. If the volume is there to drop it, it should not go back to its entry point again. Choma. 30 pips. 30 pips. Let me reduce. And now I'm going to hold this for the rest of the section. Nice. Let me see. 30 minutes. Let's move this TP down. So if we survive not taking us out here, then it will be a good one. 38. GU is just playing with me here, but it's okay. Oh, look at that GJ. Thank God I closed that GJ, man. Just came right straight to the low, broke the low, and then is blasted to the downside. VO2, okay. Oh, 44 pips on gold. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. You know what? Let me just leave. Let me leave 0.3 running. I don't want to. I need all the profit I can get. I need all the profit I can get from gold. GU is dropping too. Come on, look at what GJ did, man. Man. See, it was good. Look at how I managed that risk there. Open position as this candle broke this high on 15 minutes time frame. This candle broke the highs. As this candle closed bearish, I closed 50%. As it was going towards that 30 minutes low, I just closed the trade because ideally it was still going to, you know, it looks like it was going to break the low. So if I had left my stop loss there, you see, I would have still hit my stop loss. So the best thing I did was closing off that position. I sold JU as this candle also was breaking the low. As it closed bullish, I closed 50%. I must manage my risk at every point. I must. Man, gold is retracing. Gold is retracing. I'm about to get stopped out. I am about to get stopped out on gold. Ala one, ala two. If it stops me out, no problem. I've already secured like a lot. A lot. Stopping out in three, two. Wow, yeah, stopped out.
Hi, Mr. Ness, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wait, fine. Were you hearing what I was saying earlier?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
I said your babe, like, I've not been on the stream for like throughout the week. You didn't even reach out to them if I was alive.
Throughout the month, actually. I know you are alive because I see your status.
Why?
I'm sorry. I'm joking. How are you, though? How are you?
In fact, it's not even they see their life. Oh.
Now, this and push
My
only
phone
40,
started. My
40
phone
pips.
started. That's,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Choma. I can hear you. I don't like the way G is moving, then. Just let me see.
can you see him? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't like the way GU is. Yeah, just close this thing. I don't like it. I don't like this pairs, man. I don't like them, man. If it's a drop, let it drop. I don't like them. Hmm. The way these pairs are moving, they're moving. This was the reason why I left trading DJ years ago, and coming back now is still giving me that same impression. It's giving me that same impression, man. It's giving me that same impression. So gold is basically rejecting these supports now. It's rejecting these supports. We're rejecting the supports and we're heading to London Open. Man, I don't want to trade in this range, if you ask me to be honest. I don't want to trade in this range, but let's say the 1 hour. Nah. 1 hour is closing bearish. 30 minutes is closing bullish. 15 minutes is still whatever. None of them actually make sense at this point. None of them make sense at this point. So it's best I stay away from this range. If I get a closure above here, 5,200 area, then it might be better. It might be better. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. GJ rejected, you see? GJ rejected. Interesting. Man. 20 seconds to London Open. There is this stuff they do with NYSC opening where they ring a bell. I want to see if there is anything like that. London Open bell. Is there anything like that? Is there anything like that? London bell opening slime. What is this? Nah. That's not what I'm looking for. They have this bell they ring. During the NYSC. Nah, not this. Nah, they don't have it. They don't have it. All right, we'll have London Open right now. Gold closed bullish on 30 minutes with a rejection to the downside. GJ. Oh, look at that GJ. Man. GJ. What the fuck is wrong with GJ these days, man? No top wick. No top wick. And it's just looking down. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. God also wants to break this low now. Very interesting. Very interesting price action now. Do I want to sell gold again if he's breaking this low? Man. It's crazy. 1 hour is bearish. What do I do? Interesting price action. Interesting price action. So I closed GU and GU dropped. Imagine that. GU dropped after I've closed it. Man. After I just closed the GU just ripped out. Oh, look at that. What the hell? What the hell? GJ 15, 30, 1 hour. GJ actually makes sense to drop, to be honest. But I need a top wick on GJ. I need this one to make a top wick. If he's making a top wick, then if he's breaking the low, it makes sense again. But if it doesn't make a top wick, it's going to be very tricky. It's going to be very tricky, to be honest. Gold, we might get something on gold here again. If this candle closes and the next candle should wake up and break this low, I'm selling gold. I'm selling gold at that point, if we do that. 10 seconds. 9. Please stay where you are. Do not break that low. Stay where you are. 4 seconds. Alright, top wick. Top wick. Just a bit of top wick. A bit of good. Very, very nice. Very nice. If it breaks that low, I am selling gold. If it breaks that low, I'm selling gold. 100%. Do I want to use... I'm tempted to use a 1 lot here, but no. Because stop loss is going to be 70 pips. I'll use 0.3. Stop loss is huge, man. Oh, you know what? Let me use half, 0.5. Because it's still less than 1%. Are you going to break the low, boy? Why are you hesitating? I don't like breaking of lows in the last 1 minute of any candle. Okay, we're about to break. Yep, I'm in. I'm in. Stop loss above there. At the same time, I'm going to keep my half very handy. 0.25. This is what I don't like. You see how it came and broke the low and now it's trying to reject. If it's crosses half of this candle here, I'll close 50%. If this candle here flips bullish and is crossing half of this previous 5 minutes body, I'll close 50%. Let's go. Six minutes for this candle to close. If this candle closes, then it looks very good for it to drop. We just need this candle to close right below this area, if possible. 20 pips, man. This candle has no business to break its own high. All right, after breaking this low, it shouldn't break its own high. So if it's breaking its own high, I'm going to close 50%. of this trade. I must manage my risk. I must manage my risk. After breaking the low, it shouldn't break its own high. Okay? Yeah. 50% closed. 50% closed. Interesting. Man, gold is just look at that rejection. After breaking the low, then it's just rejecting right now. It's just rejecting. Look at that rejection. You know what? Crazy. You know, we haven't closed below this support. We haven't closed below support, but with the London volume, I'm thinking that okay, with the way we we didn't push up and we're breaking this low, we could potentially keep filling this week here, but it did not happen. It just did not happen. It's just doing whatever thing it wants to do. So I've managed the risk. I've closed half. That is what is most important to me now. So if this candle here flips bullish, then it's going to stop me out. At that point, I also lost lesser than what I actually planned to lose from the initial time. I must manage my risk properly. Any single time, I must manage my risk. So I'll see how this candle will close now. If it keeps me in and then pushes back down, good. But if it stops me out, it is what it is. I've already managed my risk. Yep. What I did wrong here is that I should have waited for this candle here to close. But the way it was breaking this low here, look at the 1 hour also. The 1 hour also was breaking this 1 hour low here also. 4 hours is also bearish. So I was thinking the volume, I was looking for this week with that volume. But now it's just rejected. It's just rejected. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, I'm about to get stopped. I am stopped out. I'm stopped out. Man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So now this range has to be broken. We need a closure below this range now. I cannot touch gold any longer in this range. You know, I disobeyed my rule here today, because if we go to trading view, my analysis was plain and simple. Plain and simple. Wait for sales, wait for closure below here. But now I took it on impulsive, hoping that okay, if we're leaving this low, having closed bullish and we're leaving that low, we did not break the high, but we're breaking the low, we could continue pushing down with volume. So if I was waiting for a closure, it would just keep pushing down. But no, it actually respected this support, which I was concerned about. So now it is best we wait. I mean, it's best I wait. That was my mistake, not waiting for this candle to close. You know, the sales I had in mind here was if a candle closes below this support. But look, rejection, this candle came down and also rejected. It is what it is at this point. Now it's breaking the high after breaking this low. 15 minutes has about 1 minute to close. 1 minute to close. If somebody will say, if we're rejecting this low, and we are creating a support and closing bullish, the next candle will just wick down, break this high. It makes sense to fill this range here. Actually, it does. But am I going to do that? What have I? Let me look at my today. I've only lost about two $247 today. So it's still within my 1% risk. My 1% risk is about $1,000. So I still have, room to play around here with my percent. I still have about 0.7%. Let me share my MT5. I still have about 0.7, thereabout 0.8 risk to play with. So since I've lost only about $200 today, I can, try the break of this high here. Because now this is an obvious rejection from the downside, all right? 1 hour is also bullish. At this point, 30 minutes is breaking the 30 minutes high after breaking the low. 15 minutes close bullish. So 5 minutes also close bullish. If we break that high, then we could get a push to the upside. And that'll be my last trade for today. That'll be my last trade for today. GU just went down after I closed that trade. I'm so pissed with GU. GJ also went. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Okay, I'm about to break the high. We are about to break the high. We need an obvious break. I need an obvious, yeah. That's a break right there. That is a break. Man, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Two five. I'll always put my closing half. You see? So what God is doing, man? What the hell? What the hell? You know what? I'm done with this thing today. I'm done. If this 5 minutes closes bearish, I'm done. Just I'm done with this thing today. It's moving very, very crazy. That's a very crazy price action. Imagine 5 minutes is still open. I can't just close it unless it's breaking this 5 minutes low. That will be my stop loss. 5 minutes low. Crazy price action. Very crazy price action. You know what? Yeah, I'm out of this thing. And that is the end for today. That is the end for today. I don't like the way gold is moving today. I don't like it. Breaking the highs, breaking the lows, breaking highs and rejecting, breaking lows and rejecting, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. Man, GJ just fell. I feel very bad closing my GJ sales. But yeah, price action did not print the way I wanted it to print. But it's just dropping. Man, it's just dropping. It is what it is. Gold is just terrible, man. Gold is just too volatile. Look at that. Gold is just too volatile. Very, very terrible. Very, very terrible. Gold will make you feel you don't know what you're doing. You know what, guys? I'm gonna call it a day here. So just stay away from this range, wait for something closer to come in at that point. But right here now, nothing is going on. Gold is just messed up. So this is a range that you need to stay away from. And just away from gold in this range. If it closes below here, then you can get a trade pushing to the downside. If it closes above, fine. For now, I'll see you guys on Tuesday.